Let me put the give me a second. Also, I have to put on my community that I'm going live.
Okay,
So just give me a second.
no problem.
Yeah, I think right now I'm on time today. Yeah, because there is has been time change right now because this is a month of Ramadan, so that's why we have to fast and we have to take fasting and all those. That's why there is a time change.
Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, we have daylight savings time starting tomorrow, so our time will change too.
Yeah, I think 1 hour behind we will go.
Yep.
That's good. Okay. Going live with Beam. By the way, yeah, yes. Today we are discussing about UniFi Protect, correct?
Yep.
Yo, I've just yeah, I've uploaded it on my community, YouTube community post. So yeah,
Awesome.
so yeah, you have been live now on your channel, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So hello everyone.
All right.
Okay. So yeah. So today, last week we have skipped due to the time schedule.
Yep.
So today we are reschedule. We are talking about the UniFi Protect again. Because we have covered all the unified networks, gateways, switches, access point, and now we will take a look into the unified product lineup.
Yep.
So yeah, first also we will speak about some release product last week. Oh, they have released all Unify 7 lineup completed and some fiber gateways. So we'll talk about that also. So yeah,
Yep.
so Cole, can you tell me how do you like the product systems of the Unify till now, like from past date when it started with the Unify network video recorder as a separate, and they have changed
Yeah.
suddenly to the Unify Protect.
I really haven't tried the Unify video or whatever that used to be called. I really just started with the Unify Protect. But I can say over the past couple years, as they add features, it gets better and better. At the beginning, it was kind of basic, just simple recording. But now you can do a lot more. You can do motion recording, smart detections, all that kind of stuff that you couldn't really do before. And it makes
Hmm.
it in a really nice solution for a lot of people. A lot of homes, businesses can all use Unify Protect. There's no monthly subscription fee, which is really nice. It's all locally stored on your own NVR. And I
Yes,
think they keep adding cameras and they keep expanding the system, improving the features, and it
yes.
just gets better all the time.
Yeah, oh, one thing I really like about the Unify Protect because everything is local on your end. There
Yep.
is nothing on the cloud. So for the security proof point, you are secure that nothing has been stored and watched by some cloud systems. Even Ubiquiti does not access have access to any of our
Yeah.
recordings and everything. So that's the good thing. And the ease of use, like you will see the Unify Protect app on your phone, whether it is on Android or the iPhone. You can just run the playback continuously, playback, and it's very smooth when you are on the same
Yeah.
network, even on the remote access. So it's very easy. You can download the clip. Now they have added lots of tons of feature we'll talk about in this live session. Like they have added a case manager. We have already seen this video. Like that's a good for reporting. And with coming features on the AI part, they have improved lots of things with the Unify product lineup.
Yeah.
So yeah, so now you can share the screen. So we will talk about each products, and after that, I will show you something about the Unify product.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It says screen sharing is not turned on. There we go. Yep. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen?
I can see the screen. Let me put on the status on my WhatsApp. So, okay. Yeah, I can see the screen now. Just give me a second.
Actually, it might be the wrong screen. Hang on.
Yeah, you are showing the your
The YouTube
YouTube
page.
channel. Yeah.
Uh, there we go. That should be the right one.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So right now, you see, we will talk about first the network video recorder, and then we'll go
Yep.
with the each Protect cameras. So yeah, so if you are starting with the Unify, you for the startup, like if you have 1 to 2 cameras, the best thing you can go with the Cloud Key Plus, which comes with now hard disk also as well as the SSD. So
Yep.
the SDD one costs 199 and the SSD costs 249. So that's a big jump in that storage or the hard drives. But this is very useful when you don't want to run tons of cameras, like for the playback recordings, lots of playback recordings. And this is just because it just have only 1 terabyte. So depending on that capacity calculator. So the good thing is UniFi has capacity calculator. So you can check the capacity of the UniFi cameras, how many NVR cameras you can run on that. So you can look into that. So for example, this is the for the cloud key. So like if you want to, you can see there is a limit. Like you have HD cameras and you have a storage of 1 TB.
Yep.
Yeah. So there is a limit for the best thing is like the UniFi Cloud Key Plus runs all the applications. So if you are into UniFi network existing, you don't need to purchase any other separate products. You can just have the Cloud Key running the product applications.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can continue managing your network. You can do Unify phones and access all within that device, which is cool.
Yes. Also, you can see the memory resources in the CPU. It's not too much
Yep.
high. You can see the 58% when you use 13 access point and 5 4K cameras. So that's enough.
Yeah.
But you will, but you will not get that much playback recording days, like if you
Yeah.
get a 4K cameras. So depending on that.
Yep.
So how's your experience with the Cloud Key Plus? Because I've used this device like from like past two like 3 to 4 years. I still have these Cloud Keys
Yeah.
running on my network.
I've used one for 3 to 4 years as well. I like it. For some reason, Unified Network has always been a little glitchy for me on the Cloud Key. Like sometimes like the controller would crash or something. But
Yeah.
UniFi Protect on it is totally fine. It works pretty well. Like you said though, with the 1 terabyte, you don't get much time on like the playback. So especially with
Mhm.
the 4K cameras, they don't last a long time. Like it fills up the SSD pretty quickly. But it is pretty
Yes.
solid. It works well. It's PoE powered, which is kind of nice.
Hmm. Also, it come with the accessories like you can rack mount for the aesthetic. Like for the
Yep.
accessories, you can just get one rack mount accessories for that, and it will look cool. So also the thing is like with these rack mount accessories, there is also one thing like you don't have to put just straight away like this cloud key. You have to put it invertedly because
Yep.
otherwise the display will be upside down. So there is a peel option given there, and the back of the cloud key there is a notch. Like a lid notch given. So you have to peel that, and you have to use that, and it works well. Because this is useful, you don't have to put the Ethernet cable on the back of the cloud key. With
Right.
this rack mount, you can just place on the front of that, so it will look great when you do the cabling management.
Yeah. It does look nice.
Yeah. Also, the one thing I don't like about these cloud key because they get quite hot. If you just place your hand or palm, you will feel
Yeah.
hot. it's get quite hot, and you have to put on a rack something. You can't place it on a desk. If you place on a desk something, it will get hot like easily. We even running the UniFi network only, because
Yeah.
I'm just running a UniFi network with gateway, switches, and access point. It get quite hot when I check the temperature. It almost like in degree Celsius, it goes up to 60 degree or more than that.
Oh wow. Yeah, it
Yeah.
does get pretty warm. A lot of the older devices do get pretty warm as well, but specifically the Cloud Key does get really warm.
Yes. Also, this they used to have one more cloud key with a smaller form factor which just run UniFi network, but
Yep.
they stopped. I mean, manufacturing this because there is no use, because it has lack of CPU, lack of memory. It can't handle much devices. There was ton of issues. These cloud keys were going in the boot loop stage,
Yep.
so it was not handling much devices. So yeah, so this is the first devices, like you can run the UniFi Protect, UniFi network on that. Then there is a dedicated NVR for it, like you can just upscale to network video recorder, which is NVR. So right now I'm using, even Cole, are you using this on your
Yes.
network?
Yep. Yep. I
I
do
like it.
have the NVR. I really like it. I accidentally broke a drive slot on it because I put a SAS drive in there, but
Ah,
um, I still have 3 slots working. But it's really nice. It runs really well. I've got some 2 TB drives in there, and I get like a month of recording off of like 7 or 8 cameras. So it's
yeah.
pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm also using like from past 3 to 4 months I'm using, and I have just only 8 TB, and I'm using single hard drive on that, and I'm getting around 48 to 50 days of playback recording on
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty
Like
good.
I have eight cameras. In that I have two 2K cameras, and all four six are SD cameras, so you can calculate. Only thing I don't like about this NVR, because they have the Ethernet and the SFP port on the back, because
Yeah.
on the front there is no options to put that, because it's just a 1U.
Right. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. You do have to run the cable behind it and like up to the front of your rack
Yeah.
to plug it in, but
In that way, I just like the network video recorder because it got a LCM screen, 1.3-inch screen.
yeah.
But if you see the specification of that, this is quite good. I mean, uh, like it doesn't consume so much power. It is beefy. I mean, if you go for next to next, if you scale for next video recorder Pro and the Enterprise, they are very beefy. I mean, they
Yeah.
consume more power, and you can see they are running quad-core processor. Yeah. So
Yeah,
have
you
you
do.
run your 2.5-inch drive on that? How is the performance with the 2.5-inch SSD drive?
I haven't used the SSDs. I'm using like full size hard drives, just the 2 TB.
Okay,
They're older ones, but the
okay.
performance is well. Like I haven't noticed any issues with it. It works fine.
Yeah, for me, this one is also fine, but it gets quite warm when I check the
Mm.
temperature on my end with just a single 8 TB hard drive. It's running around 7,200 RPM.
Hmm.
So yeah, it is good. I think for like if you have like around 10 to 15 cameras or more than that, like it is sufficient. And if you have more than like from my perspective, I would say my opinion, if you are increasing more than 15 up to 20 and more than 20, you can just go for the UNVR Pro if you
I
want
agree.
like large playback recording, because there is a RAID also options, because RAID 0, RAID 1, and RAID 5. So you will just get a basic protection on that,
Yep.
or the RAID 1.
So the NVR, the standard NVR was 299, I believe. And then the
Ye-
NVR Pro is 499. So it's a little more expensive, but you get the 2U chassis, and you get
Yes,
7 drives on it, as well
yes,
as the ports in the front of it, which is really nice. So you can plug
yes.
your network cables in the front.
And that's also the screen, 1.3-inch touch
Oh, that's
screen.
right. Yep.
You can view the live recording, playback recording on that. That's cool feature.
Oh, you can? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
you can.
I'll have to try it.
Yes, you should try it. You can just look into that camera. You can just click on
Hmm.
that. It will show you. I thought that will be shown up on the UDM also because that also run UniFi Protect, but it is not showing on the UDM.
Yeah, I have two of these NVRs stacked at a site, and they work really well stacked together. What's odd though is they get really, really hot. So like the
Yeah.
drives are like normally like I don't know if it's actually correct. It says 150 degrees Celsius. That seems really hot, but um,
Yes, I would say
very
it's
warm.
quite hot.
Yeah,
If you are placing any one U gap on that, like if you're stacking like one above, one is below and above, in between one U gap, if you put like a patch panel or something, brush
yeah,
panel, and that is fine. You can't stack in like closely. It will
yes,
run very hot on that.
yeah, because the heat just like combines from both of them together.
Yes, there is no vents on that. I mean, ventilation is not there.
Yep, but it's very beefy. It works really well. Again, I have probably mm, we'll say like 20 or 25 cameras on each of them, and we get about
Uh,
60 days.
Okay, I have one client which is have around like 26 or more than 20, 30 cameras up to.
Hmm.
So getting around like 60 days of playback recording. And I on that side I'm using 48 terabyte. I mean like 7 hard drive, like
Yep.
7 hard drive I've used on that, like 8 TB.
Yeah, I'm using 12 terabyte drives from serverpartdeals.com, and there's like three or four per NVR, and it works well.
Yes. We'll see one by one on like I have a UNVR Pro for my clients so I can show the real cameras like how many playback recording
Yeah,
on that. So we'll take a look into that later on. Then after that they have released this year as an enterprise NVR network video records. Like it's very beefy. Like it got
yeah,
16 hard drive base and it's a 3U NVR. It's very heavy also. Like if you have to mount it on a rack.
yeah. It looks huge.
Very
Um,
huge because it got redundant two hot swap PSUs also like
yep. That's really nice though. Are they the same power supplies as the new switches that they released?
looks like, but I'm not sure. Even the fan is also I see uh that is attached on that PSU. I think the
Yeah.
fan is because on that enterprise switches the aggregation the fan is different and
Mm,
the PSU power supply is different. So it looks like that it is attachable and it is different I think from that switch, but we'll see.
yeah. Unfortunately, with this one, the ports are on the back of it for the network because there's so many
Yes,
drive slots in the front.
yes. Also, it got some quite accessories like you can put on that screen like bezel. You have to pay for that or $299 for that bezel.
But there's like LEDs on it, RGB LEDs. You can preview
Yes,
the cameras
RGB
on it.
LEDs and that screen it's a lot useful. You can check all your drives uptime on that.
Yeah, it looks very big.
Yes, this design bezels remind me of the Dell server. You have to put extra bezel on that,
Yep,
and you have two U or one U rack.
oh, I didn't see there's even rails for it.
Yeah, it's a rack rails
Yep.
for that. Because if you check on that uh, on the product itself, yes, build features and in the yeah, do you see this?
Oh, yep.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, that's beefy. Wow.
Yes, it's beefy. Yeah. But it's as the name says, is it for the enterprise level?
Yeah.
It's not for home lab and for home use. So if you check the capacity calculator, you will get to know how many cameras you can add on that, like 4K cameras. You see this much
70.
cameras, of 70 cameras.
You can also try different drive sizes,
Yes.
which is kind of cool. So you can get up to 66 days if you have 24 terabyte drives.
Yeah. I've seen one YouTube video from the DPC technology. He has utilized all the hard drives on this, the enterprise NVR.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite, you can hear the sound also. Like it has fan on the back and it is enterprise,
Hmm.
so it makes noise.
You can also run UniFi Access on this one, and same for the other NVRs you can run UniFi Access on. And that's because you can actually add your UniFi Protect cameras into UniFi Access, so you can
Yes,
get access recordings
you can,
now.
yeah, you can integrate, like for example, for the door, if you're using door access, you want to record the recordings of the door who came and access the door, you will get the recordings of that, who enter that from that guy. You can pair it, like you can integrate the UniFi access with the UniFi Protect. That's a good thing.
Yeah. You can also run UniFi Protect on a UDM Pro, UCG Max, and some other consoles as well, like the Dreamwall. But that's not like a standalone NVR. That's just using your existing router if you already have that. And they
Yeah,
don't support as many cameras. The Pro Max actually has 2 drive slots you can use for
yes, you
UniFi
can use
Protect.
that too. Yes,
Um, but that's not meant to be like your only network recorder. Like it's just if you just want to add some Protect cameras on, kind of as an like, addition to your setup. The actual
yes,
consoles
exactly.
or the Protect NVRs are kind of meant for actually running UniFi Protect.
I mean, if you are running tons of UniFi cameras, like if you are scaling it, if you're expanding your UniFi Protect lineup, you should not rely on the Dream Machine Pro Max or something.
Yeah,
You should get dedicated NVR for that. So that will run very well.
yeah,
So
and
this was something like the Radio Recorder Pro, but the price you will see it's very jump in the price, like from
yeah,
$499, it goes up to like $2,000.
a lot more expensive.
Yeah, more expensive, but it depends. It's an enterprise level, so that is very useful on that enterprise
Hmm.
level.
Okay, do you want to move on to the cameras?
Yeah, we should go ahead with the cameras. Like the cameras lineup is also like different use case. A PTZ,
Yeah.
dome, bullet, so doorbells. So we should start with some PTZ if you say. Yeah.
So they have
So
two
this.
PTZ cameras right now, the G5 PTZ and the G4 PTZ Industrial. Obviously, the
Mhm.
G4 PTZ Industrial is a lot more expensive, but it does have optical zoom on it,
Yeah,
whereas the
22.
G5 does not.
And this camera is quite old. I mean, like it's been almost like 2 to 3 years or more than that. It has been released.
It's been a while. Yeah,
Yeah, but this is useful for your. I mean, where you want to do a 22x recordings, like your parking lot,
right.
somewhere where you provide recordings of everything. So it is a PTZ functions. It's one. I mean, works very nice on that, and it's very heavy. I've seen this camera.
Yeah, I've heard it's really heavy.
It's very heavy because the main features is got 22x optical zoom.
Hmm. Yeah, it's 6.8 kilograms with the mount or 15 pounds,
Yes.
which is very heavy for a camera.
Yes.
But it is very nice, like you said, for like a parking lot or something. I know somebody that kind of has it, and like they have it on like the sign by the road that can view like the
Mhm.
whole like plaza. So it really just you can use it like remotely. So like if you're not on site, you
Mhm.
can zoom in and find small details that you're looking for, or you can see what cars are there, that kind of stuff. I don't think it has the mode where it can automatically like look around, so you kind of have to set it on the app. I believe the
Hmm.
G5 PTZ can look around. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, it's got the person tracking.
Yes, percentage. But there is, I mean, I have seen some community, like on the Ubiquity page, the Facebook. There has been some issues on the G5 PTZ, but I hope they have fixed that because it is a person tracking. So someone put the, I mean, like a statue on the door, so it was detecting that as a human, like as
Oh.
a, so there was a glitch or bug, and I hope they have fixed that because sometimes these cameras works. I mean, this works very well. It's capturing the human, and with the AI port, it gets the extra features which is
Yeah.
missing, like on the detections part.
Yeah, the AI port basically allows you to have um, advanced AI features on any Ubiquiti camera that might not support it, or you can do third-party cameras and get those same
Yes.
features with those cameras. It's a newer product that just came out recently, and it's 199, and it works
Yeah,
just like
this
the
is
viewport.
yeah. It looks like a display cast and
Yep,
viewport, the same form factor. It got some extra I mean memory card slot. You can put a micro SD slot on that.
yep, and you
So
can
that
also
feature
buy
is
rack
not
mount.
yet added. Yeah, it's got a rack mount. There is also one extra, I mean, device they have added with the same AI features, which called AI key, and that's quite expensive. Like
Yep,
with AI key, because it will be like dedicated, like it will be for all your G5, G4 cameras. It will give the smart AI features on that. This looks like the similar as a Cloud Key Plus,
yeah,
with little bit in change in the design.
yes, but like you said, it can do multiple cameras. It's not just tied to a single one, and
Yes,
it can do 1,000 detections per hour. So
yes,
I believe you can add multiple of these to get more detections per hour
yes,
if you
exactly.
need to.
With the AI port, there is some limitations. Like with AI port, you can go up to like three UniFi cameras and three non-UniFi cameras.
Mm,
There is some limitation, but still that is not had been added yet. It will be added in the future firmware release.
yeah. Do you want to look at the other special devices while we're here?
Yeah, I mean, we can take a look into the floodlight and the all-in-one sensor we have already talked about in the last video.
Yep. So they have the floodlights, just like a PoE powered floodlight, basically.
Yes.
Um, up to 550 lumens, and you can do
Yes.
motion detection up to 16 feet on it. And it also has a built-in motion sensor you can also
Motion
use
sensor, yeah.
in
Because
UniFi
basically
Protect.
it has been used on the backyard or somewhere where you don't have any I mean LED lights. It detects the motion and light illuminate on that, and it's very, I mean, brightness like 550 lumens, you can
Yeah,
see that.
and it takes about 13 watts of power.
Yes.
We also have the all-in-one sensor, which can also be used in UniFi Protect. We did talk about this recently. Um,
Yes.
it's $59, and it has a bunch of different features on it. There's the ambient light sensor, alarm sound sensor, um,
Yes. Motion
motion
detection,
detection.
temperature, humidity.
Yep, 1 year battery life, etc. And then they
And
also
you can
came
link
out.
it with Superlink. Yeah, correct.
Yep, they also just came out with a Super Link, which is kind of a longer range version of that. You can have the a low latency wireless gateway for UniFi Protect sensors. It's
Hmm.
129, and they said they're going to release more sensors later on this year, I believe.
Yeah. Because you can pair up to seven BLE sensors, Bluetooth sensors. So this one super link can support up to seven UniFi Protect sensors.
Yep, USB-C powered or PoE powered.
Correct.
Okay, back to cameras.
Yeah. So we have seen the G4 PTZ and the G5 PTZ, and then we can go for the dome and turret cameras. They have there is a list of cameras on that,
Yep,
depending on the price and the form factor where you want to mount on that.
yeah, quite a few
So
of them.
yes, if you take
So
a look into the G5 Dome Ultra, we'll take a look into that
yeah,
this one. This is very small. I've seen this is like when
it is
you
very tiny. I have one right here actually. I just
very
got it. Um, very small. Like here's like an iPhone for size, like a very tiny camera.
yes.
But it's 2K, PoE powered. It's $129, and it fits nicely. You put like this through the ceiling. You kind of just mount it
Yeah,
up there,
I
and
only don't like one thing on that camera. This the PoE part on that. That's quite big on that. Like
this
if you
part right
have to,
here, yeah,
yes, you have to place it somewhere on the when you mount it on the ceiling or something.
yep. Yeah, or you have to drill out a hole in your ceiling this big. That way this whole thing fits through there, which is kind of
Yes,
annoying, but it's a nice camera. And it comes in black or white for $129.
yes,
You'll see it's like a tennis ball size.
yes. But in aesthetic, you will see this camera looks very clean. I mean, very
Yeah,
nice in hand when you feel that. Like this is the size of the little bit camera, which got some AI detections and all those. One thing also I don't like about these cameras. I mean, it's good features. I'm not sure it is with all Ubiquiti cameras. When you place it in like in front of the LED lights, so it get flickering image on that. So you
yeah,
have to turn off the HDR on that or change the frequency to get improved playback recordings on that.
yes. Yep, so you do have to dial in the settings a little bit.
Yes.
Next, we have the Turret Ultra, which is kind of a lower cost version of the Turret camera, but it came out
Yeah.
before the Turret camera, I believe. Um,
Yeah. It G5 Dome Ultra and the G5 Turret Ultra came on the same time.
yeah, they're both 2K, um, and they both have AI detections. The
Yeah.
Turret Ultra has longer infrared range than the
Hmm.
Dome Ultra does. And it
Yes.
has a little bit different of an enclosure. It's more exposed than the Dome Ultra is. Like you got to see where
Hmm.
the camera's pointed.
Yeah. Even you can you can even move up and down and place the camera recording according to your view image, like where you want to record. So you can, you can just change your view on that cameras.
Yeah,
You can arrange that by placing up and down because it got a lot of, I mean, if you check the accessories like the junction box, like the arm mount, like you can mount it different place, like,
I don't see any accessories with this one. But yes, you are
I
right.
mean,
There is an accessories page that has a bunch of different junction boxes and
yes.
different arm mounts and stuff you can use.
Because right now everyone uses either they do it yourself, they put with the 3D printer of
Yeah.
depending on the mount, like so it is very useful. And I really like the quality of the G5 turret Ultra. I haven't
Hmm.
used the AI turret, but G5 turret Ultra is nice. And with the
Yeah.
AI port, it added three more like the face detections, license plate detection, that has been added. And with the AI detection, it just has animal uh, detections right now on the basics detections, the motion, animal, uh,
Okay.
and the noise or sound detection, something. But with the AI port, they have added license plate, face detection, those features added with the AI port.
Nice.
With
Um,
and yeah,
the AI 360, it's been out for a little while now. Um,
yes,
it is it's so close to being good in my opinion. I like the camera. It's very useful, but the quality on the camera is not the greatest. Um,
yeah,
it's very it's blurry, but it's apparently a 2K camera, which it doesn't seem like it's not as crisp as the other G5 cameras. Now it did come
yes,
out before them. I think most of the other G5 cameras, but it's $400. It looks kind of cool, and you do get a nice view of everything. But it seems like the best quality is right in the center of the image that it picks up, and then as you go up into the outside, it kind of gets like a little more blurry. Um,
yes, because it has a option of de-warping the image,
yeah,
like it is capturing whole area, like the 360. And when you just, look for up image, like if you scroll up and down, you will see the little bit image issues on that. Like
yep,
if you see on the front, it will has clear image quality, but as soon as you go up and down, you will see the difference in the image quality. But it is useful, like there are lots of people using this
yeah,
in the coffee shop, in restaurant or something, to capture the whole areas of from the reception to the entrance. So
yeah.
it is useful.
It is very useful. You can really just have almost in a lot of places just one camera right in the middle of the room, and it kind of just covers everything. And it
Yes,
records the entire picture, so afterwards you can go back through and dewarp it on the app, and then kind of view and zoom in the different spots that you want to
yes.
view.
And in the UniFi Protect app, you will get a joystick on that to use the dewarping. Like you can go up,
Yeah.
down, and scroll on that. So that's a cool feature. Also, these all cameras, I think they have inbuilt microphone on that.
Yes, that one
Like
does.
yes. And which camera does not have? I mean, G5 Dome or which camera? Dome Ultra does not have microphone, correct?
I don't think it does. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think the
because
Dome does. The
G5
AI.
Dome does, and the Dome Ultra, I don't think it has.
Yeah.
The G5 Turret Ultra has microphone inbuilt on it because
Hmm.
recently I have mounted for one of the clients the G5 Dome Ultra, and he was thinking it has a microphone, and I said it does not have any
Hmm.
microphone inbuilt on it. You will get on the G5 Turret Ultra microphone if you want to
Gotcha.
go.
So the AI turret is kind of a new line of cameras. It's kind of more enterprise focused. It's got the
Yes,
built-in SD card reader, I believe, so you can record. They call it the edge recording. Um,
yes,
so if the NVR goes offline for some reason, the recording stays on the camera itself, or if your network goes down for some reason, it
yeah,
continues to record. And it's got a nice light on it, speaker, and the microphones, and it has pretty far infrared vision on it as well. So it's a pretty bright light.
yeah. And the
It's
same ultra wide angle as compared to the G5 turret, one on 109.9 degree
Yep,
viewing angle. But it got an advanced AI. You don't need to put AI features on that because it has inbuilt on it all those advanced AI
yeah.
features.
It's 4K, PoE powered, 399. There's white and black colors that you can get with it, and that's the AI turret.
Yeah. Also, there is one camera released on that. It's AI dome, which is the same thing in the dome size.
Yep. So you get the edge recording is again white or black, same price, pretty
Hmm.
similar. And like you said earlier, it does have a lot of accessories you can get with it. So the flush mount, the
Yes.
weather shield,
Feather
uh,
shield if you're mounting it outdoor.
yeah, arm mount, dual mount, all kinds of stuff you can get with it. And you can buy SD cards from Ubiquiti now.
Yes, it
Um,
got a 256 and 128 GB SD card.
yep. Does it come with a camera?
And no, I don't think
Okay,
it doesn't. You have to purchase it separately.
okay, yep. So it's IP66 rated, which is pretty good. It's almost waterproof.
Yeah.
You get a lot of
This
accessories with
camera
it.
has, I think, as compared to the G5 Dome Ultra, it has a good, I mean, that's a smaller cable van. Uh,
Yeah,
if you see,
yeah,
like
that is a
for
lot
this,
smaller.
yes, similar to the G5 Turret Ultra.
Yep. And then the G5 Dome, it's 179, and it's just a 2K camera dome. It
Yeah.
looks really, really good though. I like the quality on it. Um, it has a similar mount to kind of the access points. I believe it like
Hmm.
you twist it on, and it comes.
Yeah.
It doesn't come with it, but you can buy an arm mount for it.
Yes. It's, I mean, for indoor, it's very good cameras. You can just mount it at one place. It will capture the good
Yeah.
2K HD recording.
Next, we have all of the bullet cameras. There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
My favorite's
there are a
probably the
lot.
G5 bullet. It's very
Yes.
cheap and it looks really good. I think it looks better than the G4 bullet in my opinion, but um,
Yes. There is also difference in the, I mean, material. The G4 bullet is all casting, metal casting.
true.
It's quite heavy, and the
Yeah,
G5 bullet is use a polycarbonate on that. So
yeah,
you will see the differences in the camera build. So that's why. But the image quality has a lot improve. I mean, improve from G4 bullet
yep,
to the G5 bullet.
yeah. It's a lot more lightweight. In a lot of ways you can mount it, and yeah, 2K. It's 129. Pretty good deal.
Yeah.
I've also used the G4 Pro, and that's really nice. It's 4K. It's got that metal build like you mentioned. 449 is the price.
Yeah, it's quite, I mean, the costly as compared to the cameras because it was the 4K when it was released. There was no camera on that lineup. So the G4 Pro came, it was a 4K night vision camera, like surveillance and everything. So it was very nice during that time when it released. Like, it's been a long time. It has been released.
Yeah, it looks really good at nighttime too. It's got good night vision on it and
Hmm.
really solid.
So
Um,
as compared to the G5 Pro, G4 Pro, I would say the G5 Pro has better image quality as compared to the G4 Pro, and it costs you less price as compared to the G4. It's
yeah.
$379, and that is $449.
Yep, and with the G5 Pro, you get the 3x optical zoom, which is really nice.
Yes.
I like that feature. I have not used the G5 Pro. I've used the AI
Also, you
Pro.
can add some accessories like the
That's
enhancer
right.
accessory code. It got some code on that.
I don't know. It's not on here. Wait, it's right there.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can just extend your IR range.
Yep, for $99.
Yes.
And you get the floodlight with it as well, so that I believe that lights up, so it
Yes.
looks better. Next we have the AI Pro. So this is what Ubiquiti originally released to do license plate reading. At least from
Hmm.
what I could see, it was the first camera that supported that feature. On
Yeah.
the AI
When they
detections.
release.
It's really nice. Kind of at nighttime though, it does miss a lot of plates for some reason. From what I've seen. So the site that I have this deployed at, they actually just purchased a new AI license plate reader, and hopefully that
Hmm.
will improve the performance there. But it's a 4K
Because
camera.
yeah, the AI LPR has a dedicated those things like the long license plate reading features if you compare it with the this AI Pro cameras.
Yeah, yeah. The license plate reader has a nice optical zoom, just like the AI Pro, but it's got the whole like infrared setup on the outside, which should
Hmm.
improve the infrared viewing at night.
If you just go ahead and click on compare, so you can see the comparison with all the cameras.
Yep. So between the
So
G4 Bullet, G5 Pro, AI
yes.
Pro, and license plate reader,
If you see the license plate, that I button, you will get to know the license plate recognition on that.
it's optimized for
High
nighttime.
and high vehicle speeds.
Yeah.
So it will capture the license of the high vehicle, like on the high speed going.
Yeah, I think it's up to 99 kilometers per hour or 90 kilometers per hour, which is really fast.
Yeah, it is the given there. I think it got some optimization filter also. It does not have
Yeah.
any on any of the cameras.
So it should improve the plate capture at nighttime.
Yes.
And it also does take a little more power than the AI Pro.
Yeah, basically it's very beefy. If you see the size of that, I think you have already have in your like you have posted on your channel that you have
Yes.
that. And I saw that it's very, I mean, huge
It's
in size.
massive. Yeah. Like I thought the AI Pro camera was huge when I first got it. But then this license plate reader is like a lot bigger than that one.
Yeah,
And it's heavy too. So there's a lot of weight to it. Yeah, it's about almost double the weight, a little over
double the
double.
weight of that.
Yeah. But I'm excited to try it. It looks really nice, so I'll have to see how well it
Yeah, I
works.
think they have this license plate reader as a features like extra features on that by the name of that camera. So
Yeah.
I think that will improve that feel of license plate reading.
hmm And it's the same price as
But
the AI Pro, which is really surprising,
yeah,
but that's kind
every
of cool.
as of now, like everyone is integrating those AI cameras with the intercom, and they use on their, I mean,
Yes.
for the gate driveways. It will detect the license plate, and the with the access hub, it will like the gate intercom. You will see.
Yep. So you can actually open the gate with a license plate that matches. So you'll use the license
Yes,
plate reader to scan the plate, and it can
yes,
automatically open the gate if the license plate matches,
yes, exactly.
which is a really cool
So
feature.
this is a starter kit of the gate, but you will get extra. Like if you want to just stand alone, you can get the
You can get the gate hub.
yeah. Gate hub and the gate intercom.
Yeah, they have a lot of accessories.
Yeah, they have tons of accessories on this gate, accessories like the access part.
Yep. So next, just so we can keep moving here,
Yeah.
compact. There's a lot of compact cameras: G5 Flex, G4 Instant, and G3 Flex. The G3 Flex is honestly pretty good for $80. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
bad.
a very sturdy camera. I mean, still I'm using two cameras. One is outdoor and one is in indoor, and it is providing good image quality.
Yeah,
And
it's
it-
HD.
yeah, G5 Flex is also nice. I mean, the good
Yes.
improvement from the G3 Flex.
Yep, I love my G5 Flexes that I have. They look really good. They're 2K as well, so a lot better quality.
Hmm.
We also have the G4 Instant, which I have not used actually. I've used the G3
I have
Instant,
used.
but
Yeah, it's very nice because it's a tiny cameras as compared to the G3 Instant, and it got some AI detection features like like the motion detection, human
mm,
detection can capture, but you can capture it on the. Let me show. I have a G3 Instant right now. So here on the you see this tiny G3 Instant camera as compared to the
oh
G4.
yeah,
G4 is quite big, but this is a G3 one. It does not have AI detection features. It's also, and this is a HD as compared to the
yeah,
G4, which is a 2K.
yep,
So it's nice. I mean, the viewing angle as compared to G4, it has a good viewing angle, the G3.
yeah. It looks like a nice camera.
Hmm.
Um, Next we have the AI Theta products. It's really just a really small camera. It's pretty much what it
Yes.
is. It's meant for like spots where you don't want to have to see a camera, so you can kind of
Yeah.
hide the camera. Since it's so small, you can easily put it in like a corner of a room, mount it kind of like this. I believe there's also an option to mount it kind of like this, yeah, where you can mount it in the
Yes.
wall. Um,
You can mount it on a wall. Yeah. Got a feature of that. Like,
yeah, so really small. It's 329,
hmm.
and there's also a standard model, which is 299.
There is a difference in that standard as well as the professional.
Oh, the
You will
professional
get
is
a
a
complete
360.
360. Yeah.
Yep, for $30 more, which is not bad. They have the AI Theta Hub,
Yeah.
which I don't know
So,
exactly what that does.
I mean, I think if you check under the deployment for that hub, you will get to know about that when you scroll down and check under the
Under
deployment.
deployment. There we go.
So with this hub, you can create AI theta audio and the theta lens on that with this AI theta hub.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
connect one theta lens and one theta audio. So this will act as a hub, and this single device you can connect see you can PoE in, and one is will the theta audio port for the chime, and one is the lens
Yeah.
part that will be sold separately. Like if you get one theta for $199, you have to get theta pro wide angle lens separately
Mm,
$129, and $59 you
yeah.
can get AI theta lens.
So you can kind of build your own camera essentially for what you
Yeah.
need with the features that you want. And it
Yes.
seems to be about the same price as the AI Pro.
Yes.
You can also get the audio, which I believe is a microphone. Oh, it's two-way audio.
Yeah, two-way
So,
audio. You can just put,
yep.
you can even talk on that.
Yep. So you can flush mount it to your ceiling or wall for $69.
Hmm.
Going back here, we already did PTC. Doorbells.
Yeah, doorbells they have right now the G4 Doorbell Pro. That's a PoE kit. You will get all the
Yep.
chimes on that. With the doorbell, they have previously when they launched, there was some of the features which they have announced and they are missing. But recently they have added those NFC, fingerprint,
Yeah.
scanner. So that has been added now, and you can pair it with the chime on that. So
Yep. Yeah. And you also get the light below the camera, um,
yes.
which is nice.
Like for the it is for the package. I mean, for the door
Oh,
package.
yes.
When
Yes.
yes,
So this one you can just PoE power it directly, and same for the chime. They just both need
yes,
PoE power from your switch. Yeah,
so
and you
as
get
compared to the previous G4 doorbell, it has been improved. I mean,
hmm,
they have removed this from the website, the G4
yeah,
doorbell, but this doorbell Pro. works very well when you have everything and that because it got some features like the package reader also.
Yep. And there's a Wi-Fi model too that's a little cheaper, or you can
Yes.
PoE power it. So,
So Wi-Fi one is a cheaper, $299.
yep,
You have to just plug in on your doorbell
yep,
with the
or
PoE
379.
input. Yeah, 379.
Um,
And then we have yeah, these
let's,
are the accessories. We have
yep,
these much accessories.
a lot of
So I have
accessories available. You can mount your
yeah.
cameras in different areas or different ways to mount them. Um, they also one thing I think is kind of cool is they have the PoE to USB-C adapter, so you can use it for
Yeah.
the instant camera. So you can power
Mm,
that over PoE, which is kind of cool, even though it's a USB-C powered camera.
yeah. I'm trying to show one more thing about the cameras. Let me get the screenshots. Okay, just give me a second.
You're good. So yeah, pretty much there's just a lot of Ubiquiti cameras. They all have their own nice use cases, and that's pretty much all the cameras that they have right now. I'm sure there's going to be more cameras once they release more. Oh, they also have the AI DSLR, which is just a huge camera. You can actually put a
Yeah,
lens on it. Um,
yeah, it has a
Very
DSLR.
expensive.
Yeah, very expensive, like $1,000 for
Yep.
just a camera.
I don't know what this would be used for, but it looks really nice.
Hmm. Okay, so I have one screenshot, so I thought I should show on this one because there is a complete list like overview of the consoles like the NVR which we use here. So let
Yeah.
me share. Okay, let me share the screen.
Um,
Can you see the screen now?
no, I can't. I wonder if I can do that.
Is it showing now?
I don't know. Okay, I don't see it.
You see it now?
No, I don't.
Okay, just give me a second. Let me try it again.
For a second, I thought I left the meeting because I closed out of my screen share and then it like went to the main screen on Zoom. But we're back. There we go.
Okay, so this is the consoles like UniFi Network Video Recorder. So you can see the list, the plug and play license free site, your management, the local video storage, and the data and privacy as and unlimited scalability. You can see the enterprise NVR, eNVR, with it can manage up to 210 SD cameras and 140 plus 2K and 70 plus 4K cameras. And you can see the storage capacities. It got 24 TBs, like 16 drive base of 3.5-inch storage. So you can choose up to like if you want to go with the 8 terabyte, 16 or 24, depending on that. And it got data protection, hot swap drive, vantage point. So we have skipped that features, the vantage point, where you can merge all the NVRs and check on the site managers. Like you can goes up to like 3 consoles at a time. So you can manage on the unify.ui.com site manager as a vantage point.
Yeah.
It got more redundancy. We have seen that. So this is a Pro UNVR. So you can see the limit, how many cameras it support, drive base and everything. This is the same. So I thought I should show
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I like those slides that you have. They look good. And it's a great way to compare all the different NVRs together and see what all they
Yeah.
do.
Can see the UK Gen 2 Plus has all the features to add, runs UniFi Protect, network, access, talk, and the disconnect. And all these have only the access and the protect, access and the protect. It does not have unified talk, unified network. I think we have covered pretty much everything on this.
Yeah, I agree. It was almost exactly an hour again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have nothing else to add unless you do.
Yep. You got any questions?
I don't have any questions in the chat. Nope.
Okay. Sounds good.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't. I today I didn't go live on my channel
Oh, you
because
didn't.
I think
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay, then we'll catch next week on a
yeah.
different topic.
What's next week's topic?
What do you think?
Um, I don't know. We could do Unify Access if there's enough stuff to talk about there.
Yeah, UniFi Access is not talk much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. We
let's
go
do
ahead
that.
with the UniFi Access. Yeah, let's do
Yep.
that.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining the stream, and thank you Safwan for doing this again.
Thank thank you, Cole.
Yeah.
See you in the next week. Bye.
See you. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thanks again to Safwan for doing the stream with me. And that is about all for the stream. Have a great day. I'll see you all in the next stream next week. Come back for UniFi Access. We'll talk about UniFi Access, everything you need to know about UniFi Access.